You wake up from a dream that felt like it lasted days, maybe even years, but the clock says you've only been asleep for 20 minutes. How is that possible? Time inside dreams is slippery. It stretches, folds, pauses, and rewinds. You can experience entire lifetimes, relive childhood memories, or fall in love with someone who doesn't exist, all in the span of a quick nap. But why? The science is limited, but the mystery is ancient. Dream researchers believe time perception during REM sleep is deeply tied to memory and emotion, not external clocks. When you dream, your brain doesn't follow linear patterns. It collapses time into moments that feel important. 1 second can become 10 minutes. 10 years can be reduced to a blink. That's why in dreams, transitions are jarring. One scene bleeds into another without explanation, like skipping through a movie, only your subconscious is the director. But here's where things get strange. Some people don't just feel like time is different in dreams. They live it. There are reports of people experiencing entire lives within a dream. Getting married, having kids, growing old, then waking up with a start, heart pounding, completely disoriented, mourning a life they never actually lived. These aren't just vivid dreams, they're full realities, with timelines, with memory, with meaning. It raises the question, are our brains capable of simulating entire timelines on demand? Or are we tapping into something more? Certain ancient traditions believed dreams are journeys, not illusions. The Aborigines of Australia refer to the dream time, a timeless realm where ancestors reside, where all stories exist at once. In Tibetan dream yoga, practitioners train to remain conscious during dreams to access other planes of existence. And in modern metaphysical circles, some suggest that dreams may be gateways to parallel dimensions, realities that operate on entirely different rules of time and space. Have you ever had a moment inside a dream that lasted forever? A sunset you watched without end? A conversation that seemed to go on for hours, but when you woke up, you remembered only one word? That's because memory behaves differently in dreams too. What we recall is fragmented, filtered through the lens of waking consciousness. But that doesn't mean the full experience didn't happen. You just can't bring it all back. Think about this. Time as we know it is a construct, a way to measure decay. But in dreams, nothing decays. Nothing ages. Everything just is. Maybe that's closer to reality than we think. After all, when you remember a moment from your childhood, it's still alive in your mind, still vivid, still present. In that sense, the past isn't gone, it's just existing somewhere else in the fabric of your perception. And dreams? Dreams might be where that fabric gets pulled thin. There are people who claim to have trained themselves to pause time in dreams, to rewind moments, to walk through frozen crowds like Neo in The Matrix. Whether this is imagination or a new frontier of consciousness is still up for debate. But what's clear is that we feel the shift. We wake up with tears in our eyes from events that didn't happen, with love for people we've never met, with regret from choices we didn't make. So what is time really? If a dream can make you feel like you've lived another life, if it can slow time, stretch it, rewind it, then maybe time isn't a river at all. Maybe it's a mirror, or a maze, or a spiral. And when we dream, maybe we're not escaping time. Maybe we're remembering what it feels like to exist without it.